All you multi-talented, multitasking, multi-everything people out there. Take it away.
Find your glory, write your story, fearless feet will carry you. Time you own it, take your moment, be a fire burning through. Hustling from night until morning, grinding it out, it won't be long. Feel your power, it's your hour, you inspire, you are strong.
Enjoy your Zoa. No applause? You're all fired.
Hey, good morning, America. Good morning, America.
Good morning, America.
Good morning, America.
Money! Are you ready? They are ready. Covering the biggest events in the country right now.
There's a lot going on here this morning.
It's always a good time. That's what the show's about.
That's good.
Really good.
Very good.
Coming in hot. Jimmy coming in hot.
It's
far from elementary.
Good morning, America. I'm not going to try to strut like Michael or anything.
I have known George a long, long time.
Have you ever gotten him to dance?
Look at that face.
You don't just see it, you feel it.
I'm in.
I'm in.
I'm in too.
I'll be here.
I am here and so happy.
I'm in.
I'm in too.
I'm in.
That tells you something when Snoop Dogg's in. Michael, George, where? Ginger. Hey, good morning, America. Good morning, America.
Good morning, America.
Good morning, America.
Money! Are you ready? They are ready. Covering the biggest events in the country right now.
There's a lot going on here this morning.
It's always a good time. That's what the show's about.
That's good.
Really good. Very good.
Coming in hot. Jimmy coming in hot.
It's far from elementary. Good morning, America. I'm not going to try to strut like Michael or anything.
I have known George a long, long time.
Have you ever gotten him to dance?
Look at that face.
You don't just see it, you feel it.
I'm in.
I'm in.
I'm in too.
I'll be here.
I am here and so happy.
I'm in.
I'm in too.
I'm in.
That tells you something when Snoop Dogg's in. Michael, George, where? Ginger.
Prepare for a journey beyond imagination, beyond belief, beyond anything you've experienced before. Universal Epic Universe, a new theme park where you'll step through extraordinary portals to 5 immersive worlds. Prepare for a cosmic voyage of discovery, an isle of fire-breathing excitement, a shadowy world of monsters and mystery, new wonders in the wizarding world, and a new way to play. Plus the splendor of a magnificent resort hotel overlooking the park. It's all new excitement at Universal Orlando Resort. A week's worth of vacation thrills with 4 amazing theme parks, a variety of spectacular themed hotels, and incredible dining and entertainment. It's all at Universal Orlando Resort, where you'll find new adventures every day. Explore the astonishing worlds of Universal Epic Universe at Universal Orlando Resort.
Lights go low, the city goes high. Stories untold under moonlit skies. Brave lonely, got the vibe, got the flow for the culture. Yeah, you already know. Turn it up, lean back, feel the breeze. Late night truths drifting through the trees. It's for the culture, by the culture. Brave lonely's got the soul to show ya. Breaking it down, lifting it higher. Feel the rhythm, spark the fire. Headlines flip with the so it never ends. Tone and lean and feel the groove. Every moment, a vibe you can't lose. It's for the culture, by the culture. Braylon's got the soul to show you. Breaking it down, lifting it higher. Feel the rhythm, spark the fire.
Well, hello. You. By the way, shout out to the 15 people that were here at the top of the show. 9 people. I saw all y'all coming through. Thank you so much. I know that the pre-show can be a little annoying. That's just my mental. Coming from the world of broadcasting, I'm used to, countdown shows and, the warm up before we get here. And we've done it over 1,000 times. So not to mention too, there's some stuff I'm still researching. Well, not researching, but there's links I got to pull up and stuff. So I know that people want to get to the content. But believe me, everything has a good reason for it. So welcome in, everybody. Glad to have all you here. Now, you guys saw the thumbnail. You know my voice, and damn it, you know why you're here. And you are seeing the title of, the Apple Watch has caught cheaters before. That is true. But wait till you see this report. Sorry, y'all. Wait till y'all see this report from rollingout.com. Now, when I saw this, I'm just like, ain't no way. Are you serious? Technology is making the birth rate go down, really? So nobody wants to, make it do what it do anymore because of the iPhone? So, child, let's get to it because higher is waiting. Low is available. But either way, we got to go on tour. Yes, indeed, we do. Let me take down this iconic intro here. You see that virtual tour background? Yes, you do. You hear that virtual tour music? Yes, you do. Because one thing to know rather than two things for sure, that over here on this channel, a lot happens. Shout out to 5 people here. Let's get it.
It's a new morning for America's family. Sun's coming up, so make it all that it can be. You know a lot happens early.
I'm Harry Smith.
I'm Julie Chen. I'm Maggie Rodriguez.
Morning everywhere. Come on, get up.
I'm Russ Mitchell.
And I'm Dave Price. And it's a little early for this.
Now this it's a new morning for America's family. Sun's coming up, so make it all that it can be. You know a lot happens early. Every day's good when you're starting it off right. But whenever you start the daylight, and a lot happens early. Can you feel it when I say?
Good morning, everybody.
Are you girls ready for the Jonas Brothers?
We have an early show exclusive. Yes.
A lot happens early.
A lot happens
Early.
The Early Show, weekday mornings on CBS.
It's a new morning.
Yes, it is a new morning. Julie Chen, Moon Vez, and the Russ Mitchell, Dave Price, Harry Smith, and Maggie Rodriguez. You are absolutely right on this channel right here. A lot happens early. Good morning, everybody. Hopefully all is well with each and every single one of you. Ooh, let me get my nose together. Allergies, child. Not to mention, too, there's a heat advisory in the area I live in, Ohio. So this is a lot going on. All right. So welcome and glad to have you here. How y'all doing on this Friday? You good? You got your right mind. You got your right, faculties and everything in between. Glad to have you here. So let's get to this because when I saw this, I'm like, okay, we got to have a conversation on this because I'm like, there ain't no way. Ain't no way at all. So here we go, y'all. Here we go. So shout out to rollingout.com, celebrating 25 years on to the next 25. Excuse me. Is the iPhone to blame for the country's falling birth rate? Let me say that 2 more times. Is the iPhone to blame for the country's falling birth rate? Is the iPhone to blame for the country's falling birth rate? A new study links Apple's 2007 smartphone launch as to much as half of the birth rate decline. The iPhone came out in 2007. Let's see how old the iPhone is, just the totality. of this here. How many years? Bruh. Only 19 years has the iPhone been around. That's crazy work. 19 years the iPhone has been around. 19 years the iPhone has been around. So from 2007 to now, they are saying that the iPhone has contributed to half of the birth rate declining from 2007 to now. That's okay. Let's get into it. A new study is adding an unexpected name to the list of factors driving the decades-long decline in fertility rates. The iPhone. Now, you would think that when it came to fertility rates, you would think, health, right? Health care, people having access to health care. You would think money issues, right? Because it takes about $18,000 or so to raise a child. I think that's probably went up by now. You think about job security, right? You think about the world issues of the day. So I would have never thought that the iPhone would be one of the reasons that the birth rate is declining. Never would have thought that. Research by Middlebury College economist Caitlin Myers found that Apple's 2007 smartphone launch may account for as much as 33% to 52%. You got to be joking me. 33 to 52%. 33 to 52%. 33 to 52%. So they're basically saying almost half of the birth rate, or a decent portion, has caused the overall drop in the birth rate. A finding that has drawn both attention and skepticism from economists and demographers. I think it's drawing attention and skepticism from everyday people too, because it's like, hell, I use my Motorola phone every day, but that doesn't determine if I want to have sex or not. Like, just keeping it a buck. Like, if I want to do, I'm going to do it. You know what I mean? I feel like it's the same thing as what with the iPhone. Like, who in the world be like, yeah, you know what? This iPhone is not making me want to do with you, baby. I'm sorry, I don't want to have sex with you. Like what? Oh, God. The research is based on a natural experiment. From 2007 to 2011, the iPhone was exclusively sold through AT&T. You know what? It's been too long since I remembered that. That's true, because when they broke on Verizon, it was a big deal. When it got to T-Mobile, it was a big deal, right? So it was a AT&T exclusive, and honestly, had it not expanded to other cell phone companies, I don't think that the iPhone would have been as big as it is now. I forgot that it was an exclusive to AT&T. And by the way, this is telling my age. There was Nextel Wireless. There was Alltel Wireless, which, shout out to Alltel Wireless. That was a national cell phone company based out of Little Rock, Arkansas. Miss Alltel Wireless every day. Chad was in the commercials. He's still kicking and everything. I think he's a part of a church now, and worship leader and everything. And then, of course, the jingle, come and get your love, and the My Circle, where you have unlimited calling and texting to your top 10 contacts, and then, of course, Singular Wireless as well, right? So, been around a long time. Meaning access to the device was essentially determined by the carrier's coverage footprint. Myers used that demographic divide to compare birth rate trends in countries with strong AT&T service and thus widespread iPhone access against countries where coverage was minimal. Now, wait a minute. Hang on. Wait a minute. I gotta do this. Hang on. Give me a moment, y'all. Give me one moment. Because this is the only thing I have to say. This is the only thing I have to say. Okay, just give me a moment. Give me one moment, y'all. This is the only thing I have to say. Okay, here we go. There we go. Here we go.
Oh, hi. Wait a minute. Who are you?
Right? Like, who are you with this logic, right? I mean, if you're going to do a study of, right here, right? Compare birth rate trends in countries with strong AT&T service, rather, and thus widespread phone access against countries where coverage was limited. Of course, it's going to be a birth rate. Like, come on now, really, just. I'm gonna keep reading. Hey, 10 people, 12 people, welcome in. Glad to have you here. So apparently, there's a study that is saying that the iPhone, yes, the iPhone that you have right now, is contributing to the country's declining birth rate. Okay, that's what we're talking about here this morning on Brainley's Virtual Tour Live. Glad to have all of you here. Oh my God. The differences were striking enough that she ran multiple statistical checks to rule out alternative explanations, including the possibility that AT&T's coverage areas happen to align with regions hit hardest by the 2008 financial crisis. The results held up. How smartphones connect to falling birth rates. Okay, please, let's get into this, because this is where my mind was just warped. The paper does not argue that apps directly prevents pregnancies. Instead, it points to the behavioral shifts that followed the widespread adoption of the technology. Smartphones gave people a powerful substitute for in-person social interaction, changing how people spend time, form relationships, and ultimately whether they pursue romantic partnerships at all. The research also notes that easier access to information about contraception and greater exposure to online pornography are factors that correlate with declining birth rates in areas with stronger smartphone penetration. Sorry, it's crazy that in this article they still find a way to put penetration in the article. I can see that. I mean, you know what? It was back in the day where if you met somebody at the library, it's like, oh my God, you reading this book, It's like you sit down, y'all both talking about the book. Or if you're at a Starbucks or Dunkin' Donuts, like, oh wow, I get the same order. But now it's just like dating apps are like, you know what? I know this is gonna sound really just out the way. Dating apps to me are like streaming services. I'm gonna tell you why. One, it's subscription based, right? I mean, on the foundation of it, it's free, right? But you can only get a certain amount of likes per day. But number two is a subscription, right? So you subscribe, for a week or 3 months or 6 months. But I look at every profile. Now this is my brain, okay? Listen, I look at every profile like it's an episode. Like, oh, this looks like a decent episode. Okay, I'll swipe right to see what this series contains, right? So that's how I look at dating apps. But also, too, it's just like the climate today. It's like your existence could be a crime nowadays, right? You trying to talk to somebody could lead and escalate to harassment, which is not cool at all. If somebody says, "Oh, you look beautiful in that dress," you shouldn't be like, "Oh my God, why are you talking to me?" It's like, do you not love yourself? Do you not receive kindness on a daily basis? Like, seriously. It's just quite sad that in the world that we live in today, people ask for love, but yet they reject receiving love. It's a weird contradiction to me. And I know that we live in a world where, women say, I can't invest on potential and don't introduce me to a vibe that you can't keep up with and this, that, and the third. But have you seen the world today? Diddy, Stephon Diggs, Jonathan Majors, R. Kelly. Listen. And add on top of that, celebrities are breaking up and divorcing now more than ever, rather. If celebrities can't find love and we can't find love, then where are we at? So, from this standpoint, I get the stuff, right? I think that social media has done a lot of good and a lot of bad. And I think that, you have to be able to find what works for you, right? Doing YouTube has allowed me and does allow me to be able to speak to many people at one time with anything I want to talk about. In the same token, I do think that the isolation of it all can be a bit triggering, right? I think that there are people who are hypocrites on social media. I do think that there is a big mentality of group thinking within some groups of, fandoms on social media. Some good, some bad, like anything else. But I think the biggest thing is people do not know how to have their own mindset when it comes to social media, because you will hear something, believe it, and roll with it. And I remember something that Phaedra Park said, we have to get to know people in their present form. And so many of you have isolated people based on what you have heard. Keyword heard, right? But it's interesting how you can allow one thing that you heard about somebody to dictate everything, but yet you forget the history you had with them. And 10 times out of 10, the history that you had with them was actually a good history. So from this standpoint, I get the study, but I think it's also up to us as human beings to recognize that social media does not define a person. A situation does not define a person, right? It should be the totality of who they are. Now, can certain moments behold you for the rest of your life? Absolutely. And depending on what it is, it should. But if somebody is legitimately trying to get better, trying to move forward, and they really are being earnest, who are you to say if they have a chance to rise up again? I mean, we have a whole convicted felon in the White House. Okay? So stop. Stop the cap. Stop the cap. Stop the cap. Yes, indeed, there. Myers was candid about her surprise at the magnitude of the effect. She said she repeatedly tried to find ways to explain away what the data showed and could not. Birth rates were already falling. This is very true. It's worth knowing that the birth rate did not start with the iPhone. Fertility rates in the country have been trending downward for decades before 2007, faced by economic pressures, shifting cultural attitudes about parenthood, rising childcare costs, and the growing number of women choosing to delay or forego having children altogether. The Great Recession of 2008 accelerated that trend significantly. Myers is clear that the smartphone is not the whole story. Her research suggests it accounts for a third to half of the decline over the period studied, which means half to 2/3 of the drop remains unexplained by her model alone. Falling birth rates are also a global phenomenon occurring in rich and poor countries alike before smartphones existed. Wait a minute, what do you mean birth rates are happening or birth rates are declining in rich countries? What you mean? Rich people ain't got to worry about, having a declined birth rate. I mean, if they got the money, they can do all the back shots and hang from the chandeliers as much as they want to. What you mean? I'm just asking questions. Oh my God. Policy responses and why they keep falling short. Governments have tried to reverse falling birth rates through financial incentives for years with limited success. The current administration has floated proposals, including a baby bonus. Look, everyone, look. Hello, Mr. President. Hi. Listen, we want to propose a baby bonus, except if it's black, if it's Latina, Latin, if it's what's another one? Japanese. If it's any minority, we will not give you a baby bonus. We will just make policies for your babies to suffer. We already took the right away for you to have access to the autonomy of your body. Like, I feel like he would actually say that. Like, it's sad to say that the president of the United States that's supposed to have a heart for people would speak like that, but he absolutely would. Right? Yes, the current administration has 4 proposals, including a baby bonus for new parents and a tax-deferred savings vehicle for children, with federal contributions of up to $1,000. These were the 47 bonds. Y'all remember the press conference Nicki Minaj was at and everything else. But similar programs in other countries, including nations with far more generous parental leave and child care support, have largely failed to move fertility numbers in a meaningful direction. Norway, for example, offers some of the most robust family support programs in the world and still has seen its birth rate decline steadily over the past 2 decades. I remember Andrew Yang, who was going to run for president. He wanted to talk about universal basic income, where you basically get an income every month. And with that income, you utilize that to put money back into the economy. So let's just say that you got $1,500 a month, right? And you use that to like start a small business, or you use that to pay bills, and use that as a supplemental income to help regulate your life out, right? And universal basic income has been trending more and more and more and more upward as a legitimate idea. So shout out to Andrew Yang, and not to mention too, he wanted to give therapy to married couples as a benefit of the United States of America, so that way families can stay together. Andrew Yang, while he did not, get the nomination, or he didn't go far, his ideas are still top tier energy. Just like the Barack Obama plan that he had to want to give free community college across the United States of America. And if that went through, we probably would have a lot more entrepreneurs. We would have a lot more resources. We would have a lot more pathways of access for people to rise up. But of course, Republicans blocked it. And they got Officer Tatum's gay ass sucking off the president's dick just to exist. Like, bro, I watched the Stephen A. Smith debate. And Stephen A. Smith, I gotta tell you something, bro. There is no way in hell conservatives and Democrats are ever gonna get together, because Republicans hate black people. They hate anybody that doesn't look like them, sound like them, move like them. If one of their family members, right, friends, what have you, got deleted by ICE, they would not get on TV, radio, or any platform and give a damn. Just like, let's just say if Officer Tatum's wife, daughters, niece, cousin, grandma, let's just say they got pounded by ICE. Let's just say they got ran over by a car. Let's just say anything bad happened to them. Do you honestly think Officer Tatum is going to come on the air and be like, my family got pounded by ICE, but you didn't give a fuck about the woman that got pounded by ICE when she was trying to drive away? You didn't give a damn about the nurse that was trying to help somebody. See, that's the reason why we'll never get along, Stephen A., is because they do not care about anybody else until it happens to them. And I'm not wishing now Officer Tatum's family members, friends, or anybody that he cares about, I'm not even wishing him hell. But it's just so interesting how he said, I'm an American first. Motherfucker, you black. If you get pulled over, you are black. If Officer Tatum got pounded by police, he will be a black man. Sorry. Just because you serve the Republicans as a house ninja doesn't mean that they are going to embrace you. The fuck? It's just like what Stephen A. Smith said about, you don't want to piss off the natural selection. Well, just because ESPN chose you, right, doesn't mean that they chose you because you are gifted, Stephen A. Sometimes companies choose somebody and pay them a lot of money to be able to make you say the things that they can't say. Stephen A., the hell wrong with you? Moving on. Gary, you did your job at that debate. Very well done. Very well done. And let me tell you something. If Officer Tatum's kids get disrespected, now he said that they're mixed kids. Let me tell you something. Mixed kids are usually black first, right? And it's like, what do you put down on your, medical information? You put American. When you got black, white, Asian, what do you bubble in? American? Fuck. Dumbass. God. Some of y'all elevate the wrong people in life, I swear. Why this matters beyond family plan. The decline birth rate is not just a social trend; it is a structural economic concern. The Social Security Administration, SSA, warned recently that its trust fund could be depleted as early as 2032, 2026, 2027, 2028, 2029, 2030, 2031, 2032. So in the next 7 years, it could be depleted. That means SSA is done, finito, gone, kaput, obvious saying goodbye. Yeah. And the shrinking ratio of working age adults to retirees is among the contributing factors. Population consistently reproducing below replacement level puts long-term pressure on systems that depend on a growing workforce to remain solvent. Myers framed the mistakes plainly. Fewer workers supporting more retirees is a compounded problem, and reversing it through policy alone, whether by encouraging people to spend less time on their phones or by offering financial rewards for having children, has so far proven easier to propose than to achieve. And not to mention, too, here's the thing, right? If I have a kid and I get a bonus, like, it's only $1,000, right? So am I saying that for every kid that's birthed, it needs to be a $2,000 bonus? No, because there are people getting paid right now. There are people who are getting paid to, when you adopt kids, you can't get paid for that. You can. But also, too, there are women and there are women and men having kids to be solutions for their problems. That's not cool. And so when you are having kids to, when you're asking people to have kids and you give them a bonus, okay, you give them the bonus, but guess what? They still have to raise them. So it's a catch-22. It's an absolute fail, right? I personally have went back and forth for having kids. I do want kids in totality, but also I understand that the world is different, and that some people they are not here for it. Some of them have, like I said, medical issues why they can't have kids. They are some that they had a horrible childhood, like what was that girl's name? Let me type it. Vanja. I remember Vanja. She had a horrible childhood in obviously. Bornstein, I believe. Right here. Croatia. So she was a child of war, right? And she had to grow up very quickly and raise her siblings. And so she doesn't want to be a mom again, which is actually really understandable. And I remember the 90 Day Fiance, the Single Life Tell-All, when she was speaking about this, how emotional she got. Because from the emotionality that I saw, it seems like she wants to be a mom, but her trauma is holding her back. So you have that. You have children who have been abused and neglected and everything in between. So they don't want to relive that, right? Some of them, because they haven't had a strong mom figure or strong dad figure, they don't know if they can do it. So there's many different reasons on why people are not going to have kids. You know what I mean? And I look at it like this: just because you don't have kids doesn't mean that you don't care about kids, right? I can't tell you how many times we have talked about kids on this show and how we have stood up for kids and said what needed to be said, regardless of how people would feel. Like I said, I think the story or the destination rather, that really just ticked me off to the most highest of festivity was 3 kids in Miami, Florida. One young man raped this 12-year-old girl, 13-year-old girl for 30 minutes. The second young man put rocks in her mouth. Now, 12, 13 years old, your body is still developing, right? It's just like, how you can't shake a baby's head because the neck hasn't been formed fully and stuff like that. Like I said, the second young man put rocks in the young lady's mouth and held her down. And then the third young man helped the second young man hold her down. And it was nothing by the grace of God that this young lady was able to scream for her dad. That destination there, it set me off so hard. And I had never been so incensed. My thumbnail, I think it said, these kids need to be disrespectfully handled. And I know that when it comes to talking about children, I know children are usually off limits, and I usually, have kids off limits. But when you do something to that degree, I have no mercy for you. I hope you get hell. I hope you get disrespectfully handled. I hope that every blessing that was a package in heaven, you don't ever get it. If you do that as a child to another child, I'm not here for it. I have the same energy for adults. And I know that no one is perfect, but there's a thing as decency, order, and respect. And it's just crazy to me how in the world we live in today, there are people who care more about, the right to have the right to fire off than to elevate kids up. Because do you not know how many PAL shootings have happened in the United States of America? It seems like it's regular occurrence at this point. It does. To see resources taken away from SSI and SS, DI and, Section 8 housing and food stamps, vouchers for, nursing homes, right? There's a nursing shortage because the president decided that nursing shouldn't be a degree program, but yet the Secretary of Education confused AI with A1 steak sauce. You can't make too much, but yet you make too little, right? And not to mention food stamps. Shout out to Gary, who was on Stephen A. Smith's show. He said the reason why so many grocery stores down south are failing is because the owners expected and was not just expected, but they were leaning on and holding on to the fact that those people with food stamps would come in to keep the grocery stores open. So because SNAP benefits have been taken away, or they're reducing that you can't buy this, that, and third, it's hurting the economy. Women can't protect their bodies. I can't hear nobody, right? And it's mind-boggling to me how, because it doesn't concern you, you shouldn't care about it. Like I said, if Officer Tatum's daughter one day wants to have a child, and if she doesn't have that word, then she could die. Officer Tatum is not going to care about his daughter. He's not. Probably doesn't care about his family right now. Everything I'm saying is a legend by Penny Frank Jenkins. So Officer Tatum ain't going to do shit to me. Because he's got a long line of people who don't like him at all. Officer Tatum is basically Kanye West if Kanye West was an everyday ninja and never made it. And y'all see how far Kanye West has gotten in life, right? Shall I go over the Donda Academy allegations of how he relieved himself during a horticultural meeting, how there was mold and mildew, how there was an electrical fire, how he said racist and bigoted things that got his basketball team off of a tournament and a tourney where NBA players had to step in. Shall I mention that he said he almost killed his daughter? Shall I mention where is black? Show me who is black. We're not black, we're Indian. Now, I know Kanye West is trying to do this apology tour, but I don't buy it. That's like Miss Banshee Gnosis having her throat punched with regulated medicine and she's actually a kind person. That's never going to happen. When people show you who they are, believe them the first time. I'm just keeping it a buck. Child. Y'all can do what y'all want to do. But I ain't got time to accept anything because the world does not have the standards to expect something. Hell, I even commented on Amanda Seales' video and I said, hey, listen, we can't hear the audio. And she made like, for you to say that, you must be a mean person. I'm paraphrasing. I'm like, Heifer, we couldn't hear the audio. Other people said it too. Yeah, you want to talk about Tabitha Speaks and Kamala Harris and Jasmine Crockett, but all three of their YouTube channels are bigger than you. Bitch, please. We're going to take a commercial break. We'll be back with more after this. We are live on tour. Like, comment, share, subscribe. We'll be back right after this rolling.
Lights go low, the city goes high. Stories untold under moonlit skies. Braille only got the vibe, got the flow for the culture. Yeah, you already know. Turn it up, lean back, feel the breeze. Late night truths drifting through the trees. It's for the culture, by the culture. Braille Lee's got the soul to show ya. Breaking it down, lifting it higher. Feel the rhythm, spark the fire. Headlines flip with a soulful twist. Behind the scenes where the magic sits. It's the heartbeat of the now and the then, where the story starts and never ends. Tune in, lean and feel the groove. Every moment, a vibe you can't lose. It's for the culture, by the culture. Braille Lee's got the soul to show ya. Breaking it down, lifting it higher. Feel the rhythm, spark the fire. Hear the whispers in the city's hum. Echoes of stories where we're from. A beat, a step, a voice so clear. The pulse of us, it's all right here. We got soul, we got flavor. Every moment is a savior. Every experience is an overcomer. Turn it up, feel the glow, let the rhythm flow. Spotlight shining, we in the zone. This is the place where the culture's grown. Stories untold, now they're coming alive. Braille Lee got the vibe tonight. One thing to know and two things for sure. Higher is waiting and lower is available. But either way, we gotta go on tour. It's Braille Lee's virtual tour, where the culture makes its move. Feel the love, feel the truth. This is us, this is you. From the unknown, the unembraced and more. This show, this brand and the possibilities of what can be is all here for you. I'm just a kid from the rock, trying to be a rock for people, trying to make it best they can to become. Being who is a creator of power to lift up all of us, not just a selective few. For the culture, by the culture, here we be. Braille Lee, bringing life to your screen. Feel the soul, feel the truth, we're free. Trust and believe it's entertainment, news done away with. Braille Lee, spotlight sharp like a diamond shine. We see the stars, but the stories align. Deep in the soul where the heartbeats find. The pulse of the people redefining time. Just a pro tip, people have to earn the right to hear your story, but in addition to the people have to earn the responsibility to be a part of it. Just because we are not seen by everybody doesn't mean we are not been seen by who needs to see us. Noise equals attention and sound equals purpose. Anybody can be a creator, but it takes a somebody to be an artist.
Beyond this gate, find gardens green and epic worlds to fill your dreams.
There's really no secret about our approach. We keep moving forward,
with the hope that it will be a source of joy and inspiration to all the world.
In Disney's 102-year history, there have been many defining moments and countless achievements. Today, we celebrate another thrilling moment, the creation of a spectacular new Disney theme park resort coming to Abu Dhabi.
Abu Dhabi is a place where heritage meets innovation, a place where we preserve our past while designing the future.
Bringing a Disney theme park resort to Yas Island, Abu Dhabi marks a historic milestone in our journey as a global family destination.
The 7th Disney theme park resort destination represents a new frontier in theme park ambitions. Our resort in Abu Dhabi will be the most advanced and interactive destination in our entire portfolio. The location of our park is incredibly unique. It's anchored by a beautiful waterfront, which will allow us to tell our stories in completely new ways. Ultimately, this project will be a celebration of what's possible when creativity and progress come together.
What we are creating with Disney in Abu Dhabi is a whole new world of imagination, an experience that will inspire generations across the region and the world.
This collaboration represents a powerful vision of Disney's unmatched legacy in storytelling and Miral's commitment to bringing world-class entertainment to our guests.
Abu Dhabi's vision for the future is to create a legacy for generations to come.
Disneyland Abu Dhabi will be authentically Disney and distinctly Emirati. An oasis of extraordinary Disney entertainment at this crossroads of the world. It will bring to life our timeless characters and stories in many new ways, becoming a source of joy and inspiration for the people of this vast region to enjoy for generations to come.
Caesar. Just look at him. Politician. General. Author. Ruler. Man. Legend has it, he's not only stared into the belly of the beast, he's had it for dinner. Here he's free to relax, or party, or relax, or party, or relax, and party. His is a world of opulence, excess, and the occasional impulse buy. Not one to rest on his laurels, he's famous for ushering in a new age of entertainment. So, for anyone seeking a place where the sun never sets on a good time, all this awaits.
I am Caesar, and I approve this palace.
I'm loving it. McDonald's. I'm loving it. McDonald's. I'm loving it.
I love you right back so much. I had to tell you thrice. Welcome back in to Brainley's virtual tour live. Glad to have all of you here in the building with me. You never know what's going to happen when we are live on tour. So just to let you guys know what's going on now. Of course, you know we covered Big Tigger, right? And there is some updates to let you know about. So let's get to those right from the space right here and right now as we are live on tour here. Here is this from the Jasmine brand. This came out 21 hours ago. Update: radio personality Big Tigger named suspect in domestic dispute investigation after wife accuses him of abuse. Right here, Big Tigger is officially under investigation. The veteran radio personality, real name Darian Morgan, has been identified as the prime suspect in a domestic dispute investigation involving his wife, Alicia Brown. In case you missed it, Alicia recently dropped bombshell allegations against Big Tigger, accusing him of abuse and cheating with his radio co-host, Francesca Amakor, which, by the way, she is the newest co-host of the show. So there is that important detail to the timeline. According to police documents obtained by TMZ, the alleged assault took place in May, with Brown seeking medical attention for her injuries before law enforcement was contacted and investigation was opened. Brown was unconsciously taken to the hospital, though authorities noted her injuries were not life-threatening. The documents reportedly do not detail the circumstances that led to her injuries. It remains unclear whether an arrest was made or charges were filed. While Amaker has recently spoken out, denying the cheating claims, Big Tigger has yet to address the situation publicly. As you guys know, we did a whole live stream talking about Big Tigger, right? And there was a guy named Daryl Williams who talked about Alicia Brown and how she would basically go to courts, go to police, lie about the abuse that she has went through, and then try to get men locked up. That was on Tasha K's YouTube channel. If you missed that live stream, go back. You'll see Tigger, Big Tigger, on a thumbnail there, so it'll give you everything you need to know from that. Here's the alleged photo of Alicia Brown's injuries. And then, of course, Big Tigger's co-host Francesca Amacor shuts down his wife's affair claims. I stand by my character. The allegations being circulated about me are completely false and do not reflect who I am or how I conduct myself. I've never had an affair or cheated with a married man. I stand by my character, my integrity, and the truth. So then right here, Alicia comes into the group chat here. Now, this came out 4 hours ago. Big Tigger's wife, Alicia, clarifies, I've never called my husband an abuser. So here we go. Days after domestic violence allegations involving media personality Big Tigger sparked widespread discussion online, his wife Alicia has released a new statement through the Breakfast Club's Lauren LaRosa. In the statement, Alicia wrote, I want to be clear, I have never called my husband an abuser. Social media has drawn its own conclusion from information that was shared, but those conclusions are not statements I have made. She went on to say that she respects the legal process and believes law enforcement should be allowed to do its job without interference. Alicia also addressed the intense public scrutiny around the situation, saying that while many claims, opinions, and narratives have circulated publicly, she remains confident that the facts will speak for themselves in due time. The statement comes after social media users speculated about the nature of her relationship with Tigger. Following posted allegations that surfaced online, Alicia did not directly address those allegations in her statement, nor did she provide additional details about what prompted her remarks. And I'm sure there was no response to the Tasha K interview that she had with Daryl Williams, one of her baby daddies. She concluded by saying she loves her family, stands by her character and integrity, and plans to follow the guidance of legal counsel while allowing the process to unfold. So there is that statement there. There's that statement there. Now, like I said, this right here was 21 hours ago, came out 21 hours ago, rather, from the Jasper brand. This right here just came out 4 hours ago from the Jasper brand. And ladies and gentlemen, Big Tigger has entered into the group chat about 3 hours ago. So I'm watching this for the first time with all of you. Let's get to it. Here we go.
Good morning, Atlanta. I'm extremely privileged to be here this morning. Back at work. Over the past several days, there's been significant public discussion and speculation regarding my personal life. I understand this can happen being a public person. I've been doing radio now 32 years and television for 29.
What a blessing.
I appreciate, first and foremost, the support and concern that so many people have shown. I want to say categorically, these allegations and accusations that have been circulating about me are false, untrue, not happening, didn't happen. Additionally, it's important to clarify that Francesca and I have never been anything more than friends and respected colleagues. I'd like to apologize to you, Francesca. Good morning, Atlanta. I'm extremely... Francesca and I have never been anything more than friends and respected colleagues. I'd like to apologize to you, Francesca, for the impact of these last few days or this last week. I hope you accept my apology. Out of respect for everyone involved, I've asked for grace, privacy, and restraint as my family navigates this difficult moment. For more than 30 years, I've had the privilege of serving this in many communities through music, entertainment, and connection. I remain grateful for the trust so many of you have placed in me throughout that journey, and I intend to continue living and leading in that manner worthy of that trust. And to all the people who have either quietly or loudly stood up and stood 10 toes for me, I appreciate it. For the people who have reached out to check on me, I appreciate you. No name dropping necessary, you know who you are. Francesca and I have...
So right here is the official statement. I'll read it here. Over the past several days, there have been significant public discussion and speculation regarding my personal life. I can understand this can happen when you are a public figure. I appreciate the support and concern that so many people have shown. I want to categorically say, categorically that these allegations and accusations that have been circulating are false. Additionally, it's important to clarify that Francesca and I have never been anything more than friends and respected colleagues. I'd like to apologize to her for the impact of these last few days or a week, as he said in his statement when he was live from the 103 People Station, the 103 down in Atlanta, or as we like to say, the ATL. Respect for everyone involved. I ask for grace, privacy, and restraint as my family navigates this difficult moment. For more than 30 years, I have had the privilege of serving my community through music, entertainment, and connection. I remain grateful for the trust so many of you have placed in me throughout that journey. I intend to continue living and leading in a manner worthy of that trust, Big Tigger. And then, of course, right here, Alicia and her statement there. Like I said, when this destination first came to the internet, definitely wanted to cover it because, you know, Big Tigger, he is family to the Black community. You know, he has done Rap City. You heard him there. 32 years in radio, 29 years in television. So if you add that up, actually, let me do that right here. 32 plus 29. So if you look at here, he has been in the game with those two careers for 61 years, essentially, right? That's a long time for both of those industries, right? And I really went with this destination with skepticism, because we've never heard Big Tigger being a bad guy, mean guy, or any shape, form, or fashion of anything different than who he is. So I'm still letting the facts play out. If there's any other updates, I will let you guys know. But for right now, that's the latest on Big Tigger and Alicia Brown, that whole situation there, live right here on Brain's Virtual Tour Live. I'm going to turn off my camera now because we've done the whole show for over an hour. Yes, we have. Yes, we have. Yes, we have. Yes, we have. So we are just chillaxing, everybody. Hopefully you guys had a good morning with me on this one. I really couldn't find too many destinations. Thank you, God. I'm back in Messenger. This morning I could not log into Messenger or Facebook, like at all. It was weird. It was like a outage or something. I don't know what happened, but yeah, so. But yes, indeed. But yeah, we are chillaxing here. Like I said, very interesting discussion this morning. Just wanted to talk to y'all about that because I didn't know how y'all, felt about that, right? I was like, wait a minute, something's going on. You know what I mean? In the water for, iPhones. Sorry, y'all. Sorry, y'all. But yeah, I just thought that was very interesting, right? To hear that iPhones contributed or do contribute to the, fertility rate. Like I said, I think that's up to the person if they want to, contribute or not contribute to the fertility rate. And with the way the world is right now, it's kind of hard to feel like you want to have kids because you really want to put them into this world. And right now it's just like, no. And then of course with Big Tigger and Alicia Brown, like I said, just take it one step at a time. Do not be a Milagro Grams. Do not be a Tasha K. Do not be a AL. Do not be a man that's moved in AL energy. And I know there's probably some other men that have disrespected celebrities to that high degree. I just can't think of their names right now. But yeah, y'all just be careful with this story. Not to mention too, as we talked about in that Big Tigger tour, there is a missing child as well. For those of you who don't know, Alicia Brown went into a casino for 8.5 hours and left her daughter in the car. And she got out the car, she soiled herself. And by the time Alicia got to the car, the police were there. So Alicia is not clean in this either. Personally, I think she should have her paternal rights terminated. To go on casino for 8 hours, and taking your child is in that condition that you don't deserve to be a mother. And I know some of y'all gonna say, Braylon, you ain't no parent. Guess what? Some of y'all know a woman that should not be a mother. Some of y'all know a father who should not be a father. Don't do that. Y'all know with kids is non-negotiable with me. I will stand alone and ride out for a kid than having y'all like me. That's how real I am. So there is that, y'all. Like I said, a lot going on tonight. Just to show y'all what else we got going on the channel. Give me a moment here. Let me show y'all this. So tonight in 5 hours, we are going to be going over episode 1 of Big Girls 1 Escaping Paradise. I need to update that title there. I thought I put pair, but what is it? Not voice to text, but you know how like you're typing a word and then no matter what you do, it goes back to that word. That's what that was. But Big Girls 1 Escaping Paradise. Season 1, episode 1 after show. We'll do that tonight at 6 o'clock. And when I click this right here, this Big Girls Wanted, less than 100 videos and channels. And I'm the first one to review episode 1. So that is absolutely huge. So we will be doing that tonight at 6 o'clock on the dot. And then, of course, I know about the Carmelo Anthony situation. I will be speaking on that live tonight right here. And like I said, the title is the title right here, y'all. So just because a kid does not want to get rained on, he has to be sentenced to 35 years. Trigger warning for that conversation. It will be heavy. So we got a lot going on here. 3 shows in one day. So that is it for me. One love, much love, all love. I feel the love. Let's interact back to y'all. Have a wonderful, wonderful Friday. Bye, everybody. Love y'all. Peace.
I thought I should tell you they've been talking about you. Yeah, they've been talking about you. They've been talking about the fact that they've done everything they could to stop you and everything they could to block you, but you still win. They've been talking about the fact that they have undermined your success and they have tried to sabotage your seasons, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that even though they don't like each other, they get together to try to kill you, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that you were voted least likely to succeed, but like Cream, you keep rising to the top. They've been talking about how they tried to burn your world down, but like the phoenix, you rose from the ashes. They've been talking about you. And you know what they say? Oh, she's just lucky. He's just lucky. But no, you ain't lucky. You're anointed. You got something on you. You got favor on you. You got power on you. You were born to win. Now they can call it luck, but it's grace. They can call it luck, but it's favor. But whatever they call it, it doesn't matter. Because you know what God calls you? Do you know what God calls you? A winner. I thought I should tell you they've been talking about you. Yeah, they've been talking about you. They've been talking about the fact that they've done everything they could to stop you and everything they could to block you, but you still win. They've been talking about the fact that they have undermined your success and they have tried to sabotage your seasons, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that even though they don't like each other, they get together to try to kill you, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that you were voted least likely to succeed, but like cream, you keep rising to the top. They've been talking about how they tried to burn your world down, but like the phoenix, you rose from the ashes. They've been talking about you. And you know what they say? Oh, she's just lucky. He's just lucky. But no, you ain't lucky. You're anointed. You got something on you. You got favor on you. You got power on you. You were born to win. Now they can call it luck, but it's grace. They can call it luck, but it's favor. But whatever they call it, it doesn't matter, because you know what God calls you? Do you know what God calls you? A winner. I thought I should tell you they've been talking about you. Yeah, they've been talking about you. They've been talking about the fact that they've done everything they could to stop you and everything they could to block you, but you still win. They've been talking about the fact that they have undermined your success and they have tried to sabotage your seasons, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that even though they don't like each other, they get together to try to kill you, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that you were voted least likely to succeed, but like cream, you keep rising to the top. They've been talking about how they tried to burn your world down, but like the phoenix, you rose from the ashes. They've been talking about you. And you know what they say? Oh, she's just lucky. He's just lucky. But no, you ain't lucky. You're anointed. You got something on you. You got favor on you. You got power on you. You were born to win. Now they can call it luck, but it's grace. They can call it luck, but it's favor. But whatever they call it, it doesn't matter, because you know what God calls you? Do you know what God calls you? A winner. I thought I should tell you that.
Come with me if you want to live a more delicious life.
Oh, maybe we should get in the van.
In this world, we don't get to control much. The past, male pattern baldness.
Leggies.
Got one right now. The urge to puff that bubble wrap. But there is one thing we do get to choose every single day: what we eat. Welcome to the Sonic Department of Research and Deliciousment. We have everything you want, didn't know you wanted, and some things you didn't know were possible. Because we believe if you're not having fun, you're not living free. So come on, let's live a little.
Prepare for a journey beyond imagination, beyond belief, beyond anything you've experienced before. Universal Epic Universe, a new theme park where you'll step through extraordinary portals to 5 immersive worlds. Prepare for a cosmic voyage of discovery, an isle of fire-breathing excitement, a shadowy world of monsters and mystery, new wonders in the wizarding world, and a new way to play. Plus the splendor of a magnificent resort hotel overlooking the park. It's all new excitement at Universal Orlando Resort. A week's worth of vacation thrills with 4 amazing theme parks, a variety of spectacular themed hotels, and incredible dining and entertainment. It's all at Universal Orlando Resort, where you'll find new adventures every day. Explore the astonishing worlds of Universal Epic Universe at Universal Orlando Resort.
Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because here's the thing.
I have been moving on my own accord, covering Black culture. There is more to life. I heard that, friend. Braylon, shout out to Braylon. Make sure y'all go follow Braylon in case y'all haven't. I love your content. I have been moving on my own accord, covering Black culture. There is more to life. I heard that, friend. Braylon, shout out to Braylon. Make sure y'all go follow Braylon in case y'all haven't. I love your content. I have been moving on my own accord, covering Black culture. There is more to life. I heard that, friend. Braylon, shout out to Braylon. Make sure y'all go follow Braylon in case y'all haven't. I love your content.
Child, Braylon been over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time. Child, Braylon been over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time. Child, Braylon been over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time. Child, Braylon been over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time. Child, Braylon been over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time. Child, Braylon been over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time. Child, Braylon been over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time. Child, Braylon been over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time. Child, Braylon been over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about, besides lying all the damn time.
Hey, Justine Battle. Let me turn down the music for a minute. How are you? I hope all is well with you. Happy Friday. To recap the tour for you, apparently the Apple iPhone has contributed to the declining birth rate of the United States of America. Yeah, I know. And it sounds like it's the iPhone directly itself, but it's actually what the iPhone and what technology has done. It's forced us to, be more isolated, and the process of dating has changed where, dating apps, are the entry point, but that doesn't mean that you'll find love. So there's not as much connective tissue to the humanity of getting to know people as people because everything is so virtual. And then, of course, we updated the Big Tigger situation. Big Tigger was on V103 this morning. We played his commentary. I can play the commentary real quick. Hang on, give me a moment. Let me do this real quick. I know. Hang on. I'll play it for you if you can hear it. All right, here we go. Oh, man, I always hate when Instagram does that. Okay, there we go.
Morning, Atlanta. I'm extremely privileged to be here this morning, back at work. Over the past several days, there's been significant public discussion and speculation regarding my personal life. I understand this can happen being a public person. I've been doing radio now 32 years and television for 29. I appreciate, first and foremost, the support concerning so many people have shown. I want to say categorically, these allegations and accusations that have been circulating about me are false, untrue, not happening, didn't happen. Additionally, it's important to clarify that Francesca and I have never been anything more than friends and respected colleagues. I'd like to apologize to you, Francesca. Good morning. Francesca and I have never been anything more than friends and respected colleagues. I'd like to apologize to you, Francesca, for the impact of these last few days or this last week. I hope you accept my apology. Out of respect for everyone involved, I've asked for grace, privacy, and restraint as my family navigates this difficult moment. For more than 30 years, I've had the privilege of serving this in many communities through music, entertainment, and connection. I remain grateful for the trust so many of you have placed in me throughout that journey, and I intend to continue living and leading in that manner worthy of that trust. And to all the people who have either quietly or loudly stood up and stood 10 toes for me, I appreciate it. For the people who have reached out to check on me, I appreciate you. No name dropping necessary. You know who you are. Friends.
Now, I just want y'all to know when you're listening.
Atlanta, I'm extremely.
When you hear this right here, hang on, let me do this real quick. Sorry, I'll pause it here. Oh my God, Instagram, work with me now, I guess, please. All right, here we go.
Morning, Atlanta.
When you hear that, good morning, Atlanta, I don't think people really understand the weight, the depth, and the breadth of what radio is. Radio is the only platform where you can make 4 to 5 hours of live content a day and respond to things in real time. Radio was the entertainment vehicle before television. And a lot of people forget that sitcoms and dramas and talk shows and game shows were on radio before they got to television. Television just provided the visuals. But the one thing to know, two things for sure, in television, you can only do an hour show. Morning TV, you can only do 2 hours. Unless you're the Today Show, you just have 4 hours to kill. The reason why radio is never going to go away is because not only is it an important part of the music industry, but also too, it's the only place where you can know what's going on anytime, anywhere. With TV, when you turn that TV off, you turn that TV off, and when you turn your radio off, you turn your radio off. But radio is basically a 24/7 audio network. And with TV, you have to be there at a appointed time, right? 8/7 Central, 9/8 Central, 10/9 Central. But with radio, you can tune in at any time and hear a voice for 4 to 5 hours. So you're never missing anything. So radio's not going away, it's just evolving. Whatever you see that used to have power, the power's not going away, it's just evolving. And the only way nothing will have power is if we do not give it power. Amen. All right. One love, much love, all love. Thank you for seeing about. Good to see you. Have a great weekend. Tonight, like I said, Big Girls Want Escaping Paradise tonight, 6 o'clock. And then Carmelo Anthony, we're talking about here live 8:30. All right. Bye, everybody. Love you all. Bye-bye.